forward. It's there in the drive. No, it has been deleted. You cannot open. It's there, no? No, I don't know. When you check, you're not able to open it. It is in trash. This is one. Stream started. Okay, very good morning to everybody. I'm audible there? Okay, so usually the way we welcome is a warm welcome to everybody, but I will not say warm welcome because I think we are trying to get rid of the warmth now. It's too warm. So hearty welcome to all of you. So I'm really happy to see the little faces, and that's exactly how we want our school to be. Trust me, the 2 months were really not that great because we didn't have you people, the little ones in school. So a hearty welcome to the parents. And I can see new faces, so all of you are new. So thank you very much for joining us today. Welcome to academic year 2026-27. Before I begin, I would like to introduce you to our principal, Miss Mini Adhikari ma'am, and our vice principal, Miss Hasiba, and our academic head, Miss Chaitanya. So this is our team. You will get to know my actual team a little later. But before that, we'll just start off to get to know a little about Cambridge and more about how we are doing Cambridge in PNC for primary grades. So I will be touching on grades 1 to 4, but a little more focus in grade 1. So to start off with, this is our vision. This is our vision. And our school has this mission. He is our chairman, Mr. S.R.B. Ramanujan, and she's our director, Ms. Rakshita. So this is our PNC team. In one slide, if I have to show, which is difficult, I'll quickly take you through. Mini ma'am, I've already introduced our principal. Admin head is Ms. Chaitanya. Early years coordinator is Maria Pavitra. Primary coordinator, which is me. So I am Usha Parshuraman. And lower secondary coordinator, Ms. Pooja Singh. Exam officer is Sharma. Seed coordinator is Vandana Sharma. I will explain about seed a little later. And our vice principal and IGCSE AS A-level coordinator is Ms. Hasiba. Okay, so this is the Cambridge pathway. I'm sure you've got little familiarization with this slide, but if you see, it just shows the age group. It's a pathway school. We have grades from earlier till the A levels. So for the new parents who do not know about Cambridge, in Indian curriculum, what we call as LKG, UKG, here it's called as early years 1, early years 2, and early years 3. So that is the terminology we use in Cambridge. Primary is 5+. Lower AS stands for Advanced Subsidiary, which is the 11th grade in Indian terminology, and Advanced is our 12th. So as you move on with us together, you will get and hear more about IGCSE, ASA level, lower secondary in depth. But that would be required a little later. So this is just about Cambridge. So yes, every school has certain policies. So if you want to quickly take a scan, take your phones and you can scan this. So we have a code of conduct. So you'll get a PDF copy of the code of conduct for school policies. Okay, thank you. I'll shift. Okay, so this is a very important information. As new parents, you need to know what time our school starts and what time the school ends. Again, you can take a picture of this. We start at 8:15. So any children who are coming on their own, as in parents are dropping them, please ensure they are in the school by 8:05. The classes will begin sharp 8:15. And snack break is 10-minute break. Children are expected to eat breakfast at home and then board the bus, or parents, whoever is dropping, you can drop them to school after breakfast. Lunch is between 12 to 12:30 and we close at 3:05 and the buses depart at 3:15. Okay, so these are some administration circulars or important information from the admin department. At all times, children must wear ID cards. For new admissions, we will tell you the process a little later. But it's very simple, but we ensure that we hope that you do it today itself so that we can issue the ID card at the earliest. The mode of communication from school, especially to the academic department, is only through School Element app. So if you go to Play Store, you will see an app called PNCCS. I'm sure you already have it because you have received our communication. That's the reason you're here. But I want you to explore the other modules in that particular app because all communications will happen through that only. So you can inform us about if you want to reach out to the teachers or anything, you have some doubts regarding academics or leaves, books, any queries, you feel free to raise it as a ticket to us and we will respond within 24 to 48 hours. That's the maximum SLA. We try and reply as early as possible. Yes, so App Store PNCC app, the code is PNCC. For those who do not have it, the code is PNCC lowercase. Okay, so this is just a screenshot of how the app actually looks. So this is how you'll actually update the profile for your child. Please ensure there is a clear and a front view picture of the child updated and all the details like date of birth, blood group, everything should be mentioned correctly. So please verify. Although I'm sure it is updated, I want you all to go through that once again and then click on confirm so that the ID card also gets printed the same way. Then you confirm it. After that, you all will see another tab in your phone called as ID card. So whatever you update here, that's going to auto-replicate for whatever information is required for the ID card. So you have to again check your details, confirm, and the ID card will be issued at the earliest. Okay, so Cambridge pathway I have already explained. So our children fall into Cambridge primary 6 to 11 years. So what are the subjects we offer in PNC? So just to let you all know that Cambridge is one of the oldest curriculum. It's about 816 years old. That old is the curriculum and they offer close to 600 odd subjects. But at PNC, these are the subjects we offer. This is specific to primary and little bit in lower secondary also. Then it changes. So English is the first language. Math, science, I will give you a little overview of global perspectives also. Kannada is a mandatory subject until grade 8. So every child will learn Kannada starting from grade 1. ICT is nothing but computer science. Hindi, French, it's an option. Parents who have collected Hindi, has chosen Hindi would have collected the Hindi book, and same for French. So Hindi starts in EY3, that is UKG. French starts from grade 1. Then reading program, yes, I have a little more to talk about reading program, which I'll come in my later slides. Then we have Makerspace. Makerspace is like a tinkering lab where children get into the classroom and they try to innovate a lot of things. So grades 1 and 2, although it's not very much, but they do get to visit the lab. And 3 and 4, trust me, they do a lot of things inside. Okay, so what are my co-curricular activities? We have arts, dance, music. We also have a music lab where we have keyboard and guitar for the children, and library. Music is music vocal. So for these classes, every day there's one period allocated for these co-curricular activities. Apart from that, they have sports. So before I go to sports, I'll just quickly tell you about what is Cambridge Global Perspectives. So we have a lot of subjects, we call it as Cambridge English. I'm sure most of you have collected your books. Those who have not, please do it today because I want the books on Monday. So when you see the books, it will say Cambridge Primary English, Cambridge Primary Science, Cambridge Primary Math. So in primary years, we call these as Cambridge. They are Cambridge subjects, and they have a particular pattern of assessment after they move to grade 3, not before that. But what is Cambridge? Cambridge Global Perspectives. It is a subject which actually is very, very diverse. It's not related to a particular topic, but it's actually related to a particular global issue. So what are the global issues? These days we have too many global issues, and one that we are suffering right now is climate change, and we talk more about sustainability and everything. So children from grade 3 onwards start getting a flavor of how do they do skill building in the classroom. How are the skills important, and how as citizens it's important to actually know what are the global issues, be connected with the global issues, and try and find out different ways in which we can not resolve it, but at least probably delay it a little. So it's a very, very beautiful subject, and I teach global perspectives for grade 4, 7, 8 and IGCSE. So those were the skills that we were talking about. So grade 1 parents, it's very important to know that your children are carefully transitioned from a homeroom concept where it is one teacher or two teachers in a classroom the entire day. They get to see, they sit, eat, they breathe, they learn everything. They play with that one or two teachers the entire day. So when they come to grade 1, it's actually a professional proper setup. So to help them, we have an assistant teacher in the class apart from a teacher, a subject teacher, class teacher. She will also be a subject teacher. The class teacher will also be a subject teacher, and she will be going to other classes as per her timetable. But this mother teacher or assistant teacher will be with the children entire day. They go to sports, they are with them. They go to the lab, they're with them. They ensure that they are helping them with taking care of little things like I, me, myself, my book, my independent. Because from grade 2, they will only have the class teacher and not the assistant teacher. So very thoughtfully, we have ensured that there is one teacher who is in the class the entire time, not only taking care of them, their emotions, but their discipline, continuous recapping of what the previous teacher has done, play games with them, keep them engaged and take care of them. Okay, so experiential and hands-on learning is one of the USPs of PNC. We believe that learners learn better when they actually experience or understand and do it by hands or experience it rather than just do a rote learning. So I would like to mention in quotes that in PNC, there is no rote learning. Please do not encourage your children to get into any kind of by-hearting. Except for the tables, they will not by-heart anything else. So we are very focused about this one particular thing that children must learn through activities. So there will be a lot of activities. Activities does not have to be only with something to do with hands-on. It can be a skill building also. So that is something that is taken care at PNC in primary. Okay, so as I said, I have a little more to talk about reading program. Every year, Mini Ma'am has introduced a theme for that particular academic year. So 2 years back, our theme was climate action. So the prefect selection, the house captains, school captains, along with them, we also had a climate action, climate change prefect who would take care of certain things, come up with certain initiatives which will actually help the environment. We can live more sustainable life. Last year was digital well-being because we saw that too many children are getting into gadgets, more into gadgets. So not just that, there were a lot of activities related to digital well-being and how we can take care of that. So this year, our theme is reading program. As I already mentioned earlier, Cambridge Primary already has a period allocated for reading program, which is designed very thoughtfully and it's done by the English teachers. But reading cannot be a focus given only by an English teacher. I feel it's totally wrong. It's a responsibility of everybody, every other teacher, and including the parents. So I really want all the parents out here to strongly encourage your learners to pick up a book and read rather than being comfortable or settling down with a digital reading. So we are coming up with a lot of initiatives on that. So reading program is one. We have another reading program which they're going to do with their buddies inside the class, for which we are going to have a reading corner. So parents, we will send you a circular. Anytime after that, we want you to send a book from home. We have a library. Children borrow books from library also. But we want to see what kind of book collection you are having for your child. So send a book, label it nicely, send it to us. We will keep it in the class and we want children to exchange books. Reading time is a place where even the teacher will sit and read. So this is one initiative that we are taking very strongly in primary. Foster a love for books. Okay, so what are formative assessments? Formative assessments are ongoing assessments wherein we teaching and we are checking if the child is understood, not by just asking, did you understand? We need to assess them in certain ways. So we will have formative assessments for children and it will be an ongoing program. So you will receive a formative assessment timetable also. We will inform you about that a little later. The reason is not to put anybody on stress over here. All that we are trying to promote is please get your child into a regular study routine. Once that is taken care, I'm sure just before the FA sitting and studying will not happen. And again, as I said, we're going to keep assessing children in the class also. And yes, nobody takes it seriously if there is no marks attached to it. So will there be marks? Yes, it will be there. So those details you will get to know later. But I want to let you all know in grade 1, 2 level, we have kept the FAs a little lower. It will be very, very creative and different. It will not always be a pen and paper assessment. So for grades 1 and 2 and for languages from 3 onwards also, we have something called as LSRW. So L stands for listening, S speaking, R reading and W writing. So English, Kannada, Hindi, French will have classes based on LSRW and assessments also are based on LSRW. So you'll get more details about that, or as your child moves on, they will come and tell you at home what kind of assessment they had in class. So this is a kind of approach which is from Cambridge and we follow it for grades 1 and 2 for English and grades 1 to 8 will follow that for the other languages, that is Kannada, Hindi and French. Okay, daily physical education. So this is another USP of PNC. We believe students must go out and play out in the sun. So every day they have one sport. So these are the 5 sports that school has. So usually grades 1 and 2 go as early as 8:15, 8:20 to the ground because the sun is not too harsh. So it's bearable. So these are the 5 sports. So those who do not have the swimming costume, you can get the swimming costume. How do I know which day my child has to get the costume? Timetable is already published. Please check. You would have got your child's timetable, class timetable. Print it up, stick it, or ask them to do it on the chart. Ensure that the timetable books are sent as per timetable. And even skating and swimming needs certain accessories to be sent from home. So you can take care of that by looking at the timetable. For the first 3 weeks, class teachers are also going to give reminders in class to tell them tomorrow you have swimming, please get your swimming kit. Tomorrow is skating, please get your skating kit. Now, coming to skating, the bag is extremely heavy. So you can label the skating bag, not just skating bag, please label the school bags. You would have received a white bag with the books. Please label that if you're sending all the books in that for the first 2-3 days. Label that also. Lunch bag, jackets, whatever you can name, please label it and send it. Skating bags will be retained in school itself. In case your child is taking up skating after school in PNC or outside anywhere, you can raise a ticket and let us know. That day we will ensure that the bag is sent home because it's a little difficult to carry. If no such request, it will be in school just before the Dasara vacation. We will send it back, and then before our exams in March starts, we'll send it back. So while I was talking about sports, very soon you will get circular for after school sports also. So you can be connected through School Element app. So these are special assembly. So every class does a special assembly with 100% participation. It's not chosen by the teacher. There is a theme. Based on that theme, the teacher is actually guiding the children on various things. Like they'll have a dance, they'll have a drama, or they'll just have some lines given to the children. So they actually exhibit a special assembly based on certain themes. So that is 100%. So I usually start with my senior most, which is grade 4. So grade 4 will do it, followed by 3, 2, and then it will come to grade 1. What else we do in PNC for primary grades? It's important, I feel it's important that children must learn life skills. I see that many of children don't know how to fold clothes. They don't know how to actually probably set up the table. So it's just that we want to take that initiative to get them to do it from school because school is 10 years old. I'm 9 years old in this school. I've heard every time, ma'am, when you tell something, my child listens. When I tell something, my child is like, teacher didn't tell me, I'm not listening to you. So we will do it. There'll be a lot of activities where we want you also to cooperate with us. Few examples I'll give you. Right after Dasara, Diwali, most of them buy a lot of flowers and all that. So we tell them to preserve it and we ask them to bring it to school. And we made doop sticks using those dried flowers and leaves. So we added few more things and the children did it themselves. We were just giving instructions. So they did it. So a lot of other things. We had an environment drive also. We had a donation drive which a higher grades did. So basically life skills building is important, so which we are very particular about. So we do that in school. So what's new this year at PNC Primary? These are the 4 things which are getting introduced in school. NI has always been there, but it was only from grade 4 onwards. But I feel my grade 3 is very good, and we have built that habit of reading so well that I'm sure they can confidently read a clean newspaper called as NIE. It is newspaper in education. Then we have quality circle time. This is all, it's been there, but it was done just for about 10 minutes in a week. But now We get proper 35 minutes for the quality circle time, and aptitude, logical reasoning. So we have a tool which you will get a circular about. The same thing will be done in school also to help them with logical reasoning, aptitude, and a lot of various things. Financial literacy. Again, I don't think children know how much a 100 rupee note is worth. They like just buy this. That's it. So we have introduced that. So our commerce department has very mindfully drafted a curriculum for financial literacy, which will be taken up in the classes. So all these are one period every week. This I've already mentioned, but I want you to just take a look at the module again. So Talk to Us is a module in your school element app. In case you want to get in touch with us, not just academic team, admin team regarding uniform, ID card, or anything related to books, academics, you have question about certain unit, certain chapter, be it anything, you can raise a ticket on Talk to Us. Again, since you're new parents, if you raise anything as academics, it's definitely coming to Usha, which is me. Okay, so I will ensure that it is sent to the correct person as early as possible. But certain things might require time for us to check with somebody else and get back. So please give us some time. But I want to assure you that Talk to Us is taken very seriously from us. So if it's to me, if it's related to academics, please raise it under the category academics. Cognitio links. This is a place where our PPTs, notes, all that get uploaded. So when we send you a circular saying that this chapter is completed, you can check the resource uploaded in the school element app. Now, further to this, I would like to mention a little more, which is unique again only for grade 1. Now, in student for our in school element app, you will get homeworks. 2 homeworks per day. It's not going to be too much, but they have to ensure that they are in touch with the books every day. So that is the whole purpose for it. Now, along with that, there is a tab called as student task. That is where the homework comes. Grade 1 will get a grade which will say English completed unit 1.1 workbook. Okay, does it mean, is there a homework for that? No. It is just an update to tell you that in English class we did this. Hindi, complete page number 1 and 2, complete the coloring. That is the homework. They will clearly write it as homework. So when you see the grade is complete with 4 subjects, 6 subjects, nothing to panic. It's just an update to tell you. Why? Because grade 1 children, although they enjoy school, they can't recollect everything, they can't retain everything and come and tell you, English ma'am, first period she did this, this, this. Second period she did this. Is it easy for grade 2? No. It is a little difficult for grade 2, but we don't want to further spoon feed them. We will not do it in grade 2 because we want them to think, come back home and tell. So grade 1, you will get a grade of what are the classes and what happened in that class. Okay, I'm just coming to the last 2 slides. So this is a perfect blend for primary. So if you see, we have curricular activities 60% and co-curricular is 40%. So as they move higher, the percentage changes. So the ask from our parents, as I said, please update the profile in NC app. Book collection, those who have not collected, please do it today itself because we don't want children sitting in the class without the books. And label everything possible. Jackets, shoes, because they go to music room or they go to dance room, they remove their shoes. So try and label it for a few days. So school bag, which I meant is the normal school bag you send. Books bag is a white bag which you would have received. That one, label it, jackets, lunch bag, everything should be labeled. So please send snacks, lunch, water bottle and the books according to timetable for the children. House t-shirts will be given later once we have put them into their houses. We will be giving house t-shirts in the classroom itself. We will notify you. Kannada books also will be given in the class in the month of July because it comes from the government. So they come to the school, they survey and only then issue the books. But learning doesn't stop, it will continue. Transportation option. Mr. Shashi is a transport supervisor. He's created a WhatsApp group for those who are opting for transport route wise. If you're not added for in the WhatsApp group, please get in touch with Shashi sir. He'll be available in the admin room and he will add you to the group. Okay, so this is my team. I'll just call my team. Just give me one. She's Miss Kirtana. She's a class teacher for 1A. Followed by Miss Shruti. She's class teacher for 1B. Mamta ma'am is an associate facilitator for 1B. For 1A, associate teacher is Miss Sujata. You can see Sujata's picture there. She has her exam. She's not with us today, but she'll join us on Monday. Followed by Mahima ma'am. She is our class teacher for 1C. And Somdata ma'am is our associate facilitator for 1C. I want the rest of the team to walk in, please. This is my strong team. Like schools cannot run with children, there's no purpose. School cannot run without teachers also. So this is my amazing team who create wonders and miracles in the class. Okay, so yes. So I think they completely agree that we got thoroughly bored, although we were busy. We had a lot of trainings and a lot of things to do for the children, but they really got bored because the little ones were not there. So we're glad few of them could join us today. So once again, hearty welcome to parents and my little children to grade 1 to the academic year AY 26-27. So I think we should clap for our students. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, I'm sure you've already checked which section your child belongs to. So you can stand up. You can, grade 1A parents can go with Miss Kirtana. I've told. As you move to the classrooms, while you are with the class teacher, I request you to complete the profile and get the ID cards today itself. You can meet Mr. Shashi. So confirm it in the classroom, then go down, collect the ID card. Okay, grade 1B. Grade 1B. Okay. Ma'am, wait. Grade 1B parents, please stay here. I'll just wait for that aisle to be cleared so that you have space to move out. Okay, grade 1B. Shruti ma'am and Mamta ma'am, you can meet them and you can go to the class. Okay, so I'm assuming the rest of them are 1C. So yes, Mahima ma'am, Somdata ma'am, please take them. Ma'am, you can probably wait. Let them clear that place and then you can take it. Thank you, parents. Thank you for joining us.